You know, mahogany is just a classic sounding wood. It's a great sounding wood. It sounds has a lot of body, has a lot of bite. A low light jazz playing wood, just kind of warm feeling, you know. But here's the thing, there's a lot of different types of wood that's not necessarily genuine Honduran mahogany. You know, a lot of people are selling mahogany wood that is not, because this type of wood here is very difficult to get, and a lot of times you can't buy it because they're not really cutting down these trees here no more. So only like local stashes and people that's had it, you know, is going to be the ones that are going to show up to where have some of this genuine stuff, unless you reclaim some mahogany wood. The porousness to the wood, it has a lot of pores in it, and it just causes the wood to resonate more in just a real full, deep, rich tone that was able to kind of achieve from some of these things. Mahogany is a soft, high level, warm, rich, low ends. You know, it's really great for studio play. A lot of studios like mahogany. It's kind of a low light jazz feel. The Janka scale was 1070. These are magnificent trees. They can grow up 150, 200 feet tall. Mahogany, just a side note for mahogany, it blooms in April and June. You know, genuine mahogany only grows a few places, and that's why it kind of makes it very rare. And a lot of the wood is very rich and dynamic, and it's just a great sounding wood. This is probably one of the most memorable projects that we've done, just because we've got so much of it, and we did a big sale. And normally, you know, our drums don't sell for that cheap, but we was able to do a lot of them at one time and kind of bring down the prices. Really just kind of wants to sing. You know, this is some of the wall boards. The only problem with this, a lot of this wood is it was a little bit too thin, so we had to do some segmented style construction to be able to achieve that. So I thought it was very cool, very different, unique, to be able to do a drum out of something very special like this, you know. But, you know, here in South Georgia, we have a tree that's kind of very close to have a lot of similarities of mahogany. It's actually from the mahogany family. It's called a Chinaberry tree. And these trees are very unique too as well, because they grow, and a lot of times they grow real fast, but they don't get very big. Like a lot of times they'll grow right beside of a tree or right beside of an old house. And a lot of times when we're tearing down these old houses, we'll find these Chinaberry trees, and we'll take the tree down too. You know, they get about this, some of them be about this size in diameter, and we'll cut them, dry them, and we make some of this really special drums. And here's one of the drums that we made out of this. And as you can see, it definitely has a lot of similarities to Honduran mahogany. Some of it is has a lot of richness to it, a lot of different colors, spectrum with it, you know. And it's a lot of similarities. People, if you like mahogany, there's a good chance you'll probably like Chinaberry too. We've only made a few of these here, and we don't have these yet added to the samples pack yet, but I feel like it's going to. These are some very, very nice wood, and it's very special to make. Some of this wood is rare. And, you know, these are some of the projects that we've done over the years. You know, these are some of the special outlaw drum projects that we have done. And the Mahogany family definitely sits high on the list of some of the best sounding, cleanest, clearest tones, low light jazz playing. Very dynamic, and it was very special. I think it was very, very cool. So also, I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and thank you for all my Patreons, and I just want to appreciate it. I hope I got everything kind of cleared about the mahogany. So really and truly, you know, South Georgia has a tree that's kind of similar to mahogany, you know, and I think that's really cool because a lot of people didn't even notice this and didn't even know this. A lot of sawmills kind of missing this kind of really valuable wood. They'll just kind of, you know, chop it down and put you to the burn pile. But this is a very dynamic wood that can really make some really cool things. And just want to say thank you so much, all my Patreons over there. I love you.
And be on the lookout for this sample pack we're putting together. And it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really different. It's going to have a lot of different dynamics to it, especially if you're a recording producer or an engineer. It's going to be really some very unique sounds. Thank you again.